Why are casinos suddenly restricting free play on video poker? What do they know about jacks or better that most players don't? And more importantly, how can you use this knowledge to dramatically improve your odds before your next casino visit? If we haven't met before, I'm Smak, and on this channel I break down video poker to help you play smarter, lose less, and give you the best chance to walk away a winner. Today we're going to be diving deep into the optimal jacks or better strategy, same strategy that many casinos are worried enough to stop giving free play on video poker. So with that said, let's go ahead and just dive right in. This is video 6, and we are on jacks or better. Our total is $976.25. We started with $1,000, and we do max bet on a quarter. This is a training simulator, and it helps to go through and teach you how to play jacks or better and other poker, but we're starting with jacks or better. So out the gate, we got this here. We're going to go and do Queen Jack suited. Suited is nice. Not going to worry about the other suit because we're going for the royal flush, and we're just going to hit it right away. Probably not. We got a pair of jacks, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and deal another hand. As you can see over here, the EV is expected value. This represents how strong each holding was. So the Queen Jack alone suited was the highest, which was the right choice. And we'll continue to show you this throughout every hand. Here we have that beautiful sound saying we've already won. So we're going to go through and choose the queens. Remember, anything jacks or better, you're going to win. And we'll go through and redraw on here. We did get a third queen, which is awesome. And that's the reason you only hold the 2 queens. So you have more spots to pick up another queen. Now this is episode 6 out of probably 10. And then we may do 3 extra for members in the future. And we are playing all hands jacks or better. So if you're new here, this is a good video to start with, or you could go with video 1 and watch the whole playlist. Next video up will be a moderate hands, which will make it a little more difficult. So this is a good one to be on. We're going to go through and do pocket sevens. You always want to hold a pair when you have it, majority of the times, and just knowing that alone is going to help you win a lot more. Unfortunately, we didn't win this round. There's that sound again. That makes it easy when they automatically just give you it. We're going to do the pocket kings, and we'll go ahead and hit draw. Very interesting cards come out, but we didn't really improve. Up here you can see the kings, definitely the right hand to hold. And here we're going to do ace only. We're just hoping to spike an ace or get lucky with something crazy, but just try to get our money back this hand and go to the next hand basically. And we almost, if the 6 was a 10, we would have had a straight. And you can see up here, it was the strongest holding. Second strongest was with the 9 of clubs. But remember, there's no straight draw there. There's just a flush. So this isn't strong. We would want to just hold the ace. I thought we were going to have a spade draw there for a moment, but they changed their mind. Again, junk decides the king. So we'll hold the king and let's hit it. Oh, almost a flush. They keep doing that to us, huh? Up here, you can see, right hand. Let's keep going. Not a lot on this one. Jack, we have the 3, 6, and 9 of spades. That's odd. All right, that's going to be my only odd joke today. Hold a jack. And nothing with the jack. It's all right. Let's see what we got. We keep getting similar hands. Jack again. Let's go again. Come on, give us something good. It's warming us up. Pocket 9s we're going to go with. Beats a queen. And we missed. Okay, we got some color here. It's all red. We're still going to go with the 9s. Got to be careful when they're on the sides. Sometimes I miss it when I go too fast, so we know that. Ace king is nice, but it's not enough to just warrant not going for the 9s. And here you can see the nines were 4.1. And if we went down to the ace king, it was 2.8. So big difference between those. The ace king's going to cost you more money per hand in the long run. Also, if you want to practice these strategies risk-free, this site I'm showing now has 12 different types of poker games, from Ultimate X to Game Kings. You can play completely free, and it's linked below. Full transparency, if you do want the coaching feature, which is the EV on the side here, that does require a membership. I believe it's $13.99 a month if you go by month. But honestly, that's less than most people lose in their first few hands at the casino. So I really believe it's worth it if you're going to be going through and playing at the casino. 5, 6, 7, 9 is a gut shot, but we're not going to go with that. 3 to the flush. No, even though it is a straight flush draw, it is 2 in between. We're just going to hold the jack. And here you can see it was 2.39. And the straight flush draw was 2.12. So not a huge difference, but we still made the right move, even though we missed the straight. We're not connecting too much here. Go ahead and do the jack. It's just going to be the jack high. 3 queens. Love to see that. And up here you can see that was the right move. Just going to do the ace here. They're giving us pretty simple, straightforward hands so far. That will change, though. I'm sure they're going to give us something tough. King only. Pair of jacks. We'll take it. Here we'll do ace king. 2 high cards above jack. Jack and higher are awesome, so we'll do those. Got a pair, but not the right one. You can see here the EV ace king is the strongest there. Holding the ace or the king isn't the end of the world, but ace king is best to hold both of them. Here we got a pocket pair, so we will go with pocket sixes. We hit the third 6, which is awesome. And we made the right move. So far, no mistakes. Did I just jinx it? We're going to hold pocket 4s here above the jack. And we missed. But we did make the right move. 4.1 for the 4s. The jack was 2.4. So pocket pairs, really big. This does stretch with the 8. However, I don't believe you hold the 8. I believe it's just the queen jack. Let's see. Oh, I wasn't positive, but I felt like I was getting so many right today. But I'm wrong. You do hold the 8 here. The odds are very close. So cost, I bet $1.25 a hand, and this would cost 5 cents. So I'd lose 5 cents every hand on average every time I played this same exact hand. Which when you're playing thousands and thousands and thousands of hands, it makes a big difference. And we got 2 queens. So even if we made this mistake in the casino, we wouldn't have had the 8 here. We still would have hit the 3 queens. And we may even got a 4th queen or a jack. However, you never know what's going to happen here. So sometimes even when you're playing perfect from the EV perspective, you can still play a perfect play by getting lucky. There we go. We got the kings. Definitely got to hold the winning hand here. And we're not far off from where we started, and I don't feel like we're winning that much. So yeah, we're still holding in there. Pocket 2s. Let's see 2 more. Nope. There's that sound. We're going to hold the hooks, or the jacks, which they are also called. Got another hook. So now we got 3 jacks, which is great. We're almost back to where we started. And pair of jacks was the strongest. Holding the queen does hurt your odds, but it's not major. See that pair? We hold that pair, and we draw and get 2 more 4s. Or no more. Aces. Here we go with aces. We're going to go through and draw on this. This is obviously a winning hand, so we're holding it. And if we were playing bonus poker, which is one of the games I might be playing next, make sure you've let me know in the comments what you would like to see after Jacks or Better series, and I will bring that next. How I'm doing the series is I pick one and I do the complete series because I don't want to bounce back and forth too much, because then it'll get really confusing for me. We're going to hold the 9s here, and let's go ahead and spike one. Boom. Maybe not. Still the right move. Ace. Easy one. Got our money back. 2 pair. Let's see that ace. I mean 5. Oof. Right move here. I need a date with an 8. And I got stood up. King, queen. Pretty simple hand here. We don't want the 10. It's not suited. Also, with this, I would like to say thank you for everyone showing great support. My last video blew up, and it's still blowing up. And we went from like 30 subscribers to I'm almost at like 230 subscribers in just a few days. Thank you all for the support. It's amazing, and the likes and everything. I've wanted to do this channel for a while, and I did 2 videos like in December, and they never got pushed up until like 6-7 months later. So I'm glad that happened, because I'm really excited for all of this. And now we get a hard hand. So here we go. So we got 4, 5, 6 of diamonds. That is one option. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, which is another option. And we have pocket 5s, which is another option. This is a tough one. I don't think it's the 5s. So that means we're definitely holding these 3 cards, but do we hold this one? I believe we do. And I feel like I'm going to be wrong here. I'm thinking to hold this, but poker gods are trying to tell me just hold the diamonds, because there is no gaps there. I'm going to mess this up no matter what I do. I feel like it's the 3 though. You definitely got to comment down below. Let me know if you get this one right. Remember, I'm just your average guy who's a little better in math than average, you know, do this a little more, but I am no professional. Not yet. After all these series, maybe. 4, 5, 6. We're gonna... My brain says hold it. Poker gods are telling me no. Let's just go with the diamonds. I know you hold the 3 though. Oh my gosh, all of it was wrong. It's the 5s. 29-cent mistake out of $1.25. 29-cent mistake. I mean, you're telling me when you're playing Jacks or Better and you got 3 suited, you're going to hold the pocket 5s? That is tough. Wow. Who got it right? Let me know. Just say, so I remember the hand, just say, I picked the pocket 5s in the comments so I can see. I like to know who's out there that's really high level, because man, I discounted the best one first. I do that a lot. Oh well, now we know. Watch like 3 7 of diamonds come out. Okay, it was the right move with the 5s. Well, we got our thumbnail, I think. Here we have the pocket 5s. We're definitely going to hold them. We know how strong they are now. I always say, when in doubt, hold the pocket pair, and I kind of went back on what I said. There's an ace of diamonds. I think we kind of see those, like, you know, suited straight draws, straight flush draws, and we just instantly go like, oh my, here's another one. Is it the royal flush or is it the flush? Now, if I was at a casino on a machine, I'll tell you, no matter what, I would do this, because as you know, I've not hit an actual royal flush on video poker. And you're supposed to get one every 69,000 hands. And I'm sure it's been several hundred thousands of hands, and I still have not hit. I think it's the 4, but I'm gonna go with this. No, it might be this. I think it's this. Oh my gosh. We almost hit our first royal of the stream. I wonder how long. I bet you we'll hit one on here before I hit one in the actual casino. Man, that's a sweat there. Oof. So 6.93 to 6.70. So not a huge difference, but if you hit the royal, that's really going to cash in. Even though these odds kind of take all that stuff in consideration, that one big hit is just going to be so nice. So yeah, nice hand there. Let's see what else we got. Jack Queen. I remember this from last video. You're not gonna get me again. I think last video I held this or this. Wait. Yeah, it's just Jack Queen. Now I'm second guessing myself. Why is my memory not so good? Had to go with it. Hit the queen, get the money back. So that was a free hand. And we're up, I believe, $1 from where we started today. That's pretty nice. However, we did hit a flush recently. We're going to go with the pocket pair because we knew the pocket pair beat 3 diamonds in a row. So it's definitely not going to be the 2-gapper. So we'll do 6-6 and nada. We're definitely doing the ace queen spades. I used to be a big Texas Hold'em guy. Love that hand. Let's see what we got. Spike the ace. Right move here, 2.9. Big difference from second place. Now we have a straight draw. And I think that's basically what we take. King or 8. We got a deuce. Yeah, 4.0 on this. The suits, the 9 and the queen were suited. However, they're on the opposite sides of the spectrum. So we don't really have to worry about it. If the jack was suited with the queen, I don't know. Then we'd have to fight about it more. But we'll wait till that hand comes up to figure that out. Okay. Did I ask for a very difficult hand? I'm getting one. All right, we do have a pair. And remember, the pair beat 3 suited in a row. However, this is a jack, which is above the threshold of winning. And then we also have the gut shot, but I don't think it's that. But I don't want to discount it instantly because that's usually what goes wrong. I don't think it's king jack. I want to make the same mistake again. Because I mean, there's even something to say for the 10 jack, but if you hold the 10 jack, you might as well hold the 9-10 jack. Could be the pocket 9s too. I think it's the 9-10 jack. I can't remember what the big difference was between the other hand. Let's try it. Ugh, I forgot it was a big difference, wasn't it? 4.1 on the 9s, and the straight flush draw is 3.5. So big difference, 15 cents every time I played this hand. So again, pocket pairs win. This is a big hole I have in my game because I have done this a lot. This has been a big hole in my game, and it's going to get better, It's the best you could do. You find where your mistakes are and you fix them. That's why I'm doing this, and also helping you. You have, you could do the software down below, or you could just watch the videos. We're going to go with a flush here because it's a flush. And no. 6.38 on the flush draw. And then the straight flush was 3.3. And 2.8 on the queen jack, just to kind of give you an idea of the numbers there. So flush draws, very strong when you have 4 of a kind. So there you have it. Pocket pair, 55. Can I drive 55? I cannot. 3 jacks. Second time we got 3 jacks, but now can we get 4 jacks? We cannot. But 21.5 is the EV there. Very, very strong. No reason to hold any other cards because you want every opportunity to get another jack. And this is a replay, so it's pocket 10s. They love to rub this in my face, but we're going to do pocket 10s. And we will get it right this time. 3 10s, 4.1. We got the jacks again. Let's get another 3 or 4 of a kind, or just 2. And jacks again. Jacks are hot. This happens on machines often. When one card gets hot, you just want to keep holding that card. 4s. I was just thinking, I haven't got 2 pair in a while. And there we have it. We're going to do the ace king here. There is a straight draw. However, it's not open-ended. And I feel like the ace king is stronger. And there you go. The ace king was 2.39. Ace and king were about 1.1 difference. And then the straight draw was 0.37 difference. So good amount difference for the straight draw. Ace king was the right choice. And we did hit, so we got our money back. So that hand pretty much, never existed, which in jacks are better, I feel, is a good thing to happen to get your money back. If you can't win, get it back and keep going. And hope for the big draws. Jack here. They're still hot, right? They're still hot. So that's good. Here we're going to do pocket 10s. And bang. Boom. Bing. Nope. Right move up here. 6s all day. Nothing. This is a replay. I don't remember what it was, but this is from a long time ago. So Jack Queen or Ace 2-4. I think I want to say Jack Queen. Good. Right move. So Jack Queen 3.07. Ace 2-4 suited 2.68. And I'm saying these, not just to point it out to you, but also to point it out to myself to make sure I get it right next time. And the ace queen wasn't even a thought since the jack and queen were suited and, they're next to each other. So we have a straight flush draw here, but do we keep the 9? I think we do. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, with confidence. There we go. 3.2 with the 9, 2.9 without the 9. However, hit the queen, but we didn't hit the 10 here, so we missed there. I'm going to say all 4. 4 face cards is really good. You could get a 10, or you get your money back on a different card. And we got our money back with a different card. Here you go, 2.97. Ace King was actually closer than I thought, and I kind of had a feeling it would be pretty close because it was suited. So you're looking at 2.8, so that's interesting. I wonder if the Jack Queen was suited, if it would beat this or not. I'm sure we'll find that out soon. So like I said, next 2 episodes are going to be moderate hands, and then the 2 after that are going to be difficult hands. So those episodes are definitely going to be a little more mentally draining. We're just going to hold the king. Oof, almost. Right move, though. Ace king. Almost filled it in. We're just missing those streets by 1. Ace king again. Runner, runner, king. Nope. Here we go. We got the queens showing. We're going to hold on to them and win some money back, I hope. Not enough. All right, 2 more of those, please. A replay. 2, 3, 5, or an ace. Hold the ace, because I feel like if I got it wrong, I would have went 2, 3, 5 earlier. Ugh. Maybe I thought that last time too. This will cost me 6 cents in the long run. So 2, 3 with 1 gap and 5 straight flush draw is better than just a face card. Probably a simple mistake, but we'll get there. And we missed on either of them, so this hand specifically didn't matter, but it would matter in the long run. We do have ace 2, 3, 4, but we're just going to hold the ace. 2.3, and holding all of them was 2.0. So definitely smart holding the ace there. Deuces. Show them to me. Ugh. Tough beat today. We'll take the pocket 10s. And miss. Blank out. Here we're going to do the 2, 3, 6. Since the ace hand we just had recently. And now they're telling me no. Maybe because it's not a 5, it's a 6 instead. Wow. 1 number difference. A 2 gap instead of 1 gap makes the difference. Okay. So we are holding jack only. Also, before my moderate video comes out, I will be practicing in moderate, so I'm a little more well versed before it comes out. Spades. Oof. In the casino, this one would be really tough for me because you know. But 3 to a royal honestly doesn't usually hit because it's still really hard to get 3 to a royal. So I'm assuming it's going to be 4. Let's see. Wow, it was 3. Only by 1 cent though. So that's really close. Huh. So 3 to a royal beats 4 in the flush. That was very, very close though, so I feel like I can't get yelled at for making that wrong. 2 pair, we'll take it. We'll hit the queens up here. Boom. We didn't improve at all. Got the 9s. Nada. At least we're making the right choices. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's either that or a redraw, so we're going to do that because it is a straight draw and no gaps, and hope that this is correct. Of course it's correct. 3.4 in the EV, and then the redraw was next. So it's either that or redraw. If there was a 1 gap here, it would be a complete redraw. Ace Jack, or wait, I got this wrong before. Had to be 10 Jack. Yeah, 10 Jack is above Ace Jack if it's suited. Not by a lot, but it is. Here we go with some 10s. We need this. We don't want to go down to 950. Ugh. Rough one. Ace King. I was so proud we were saying so strong for a while. Ace Queen. We haven't really hit much this game though, other than the flush. 5s. Not many two pairs. Like, I feel like you hit a lot more of two pairs in the real life. But that's just RNG. Ouch. Nines here. Pocket pair is going to be ace jack suited. You can see here 4.1 on the pocket pair, and ace jack was down at 2.9. So big difference between the two. There's even hands in between. Ace king suited. We're not going to worry about the queen. And we missed again. Can we get some luck? Queen king or queen 10? This one's so close. I can tell it's so close. I want to go queen king. We hit 2.4 to 2.3, so yeah, that was pretty close. There is a gap between the queen and the 10. That's why I decided to go with the queen king, though it's very close. Queen. Pocket fours. Come on, let's get something big to end with. Two pair, okay. 9-10 jack queen or jack queen? I say the whole straight. All right, we hit it. Nice. Ace queen? No. Jack? Ouch. Okay, we're going for the royal here. If we hit it, this would be amazing. This would be making history on this channel. There's no way we're hitting it. Yeah, I told you. But it is the right hold. 6.5. If you held the king, you'd go down to 2.6. So huge difference between the two. We'll hold the eights. And we'll do about, we'll say 3 more hands after this one. Right, call there. 2, 3. This is a complete redraw. We missed. And here we have king queen suited. The 3 is too low, so we wouldn't worry about that. If it was a 9, then we would put it in the conversation. Aces. Okay. Here we'll just hold the ace. All right, one more, I believe. Did I miscount? I don't know. Here we're going to do the ace queen and hit some money. No. We missed. All right, one more. I don't want to end in that. I don't want to end without a win here. Pocket fives. One more. King. Wait, what? King 10? Really? Oh yeah, king 10. Alright, we hit something. So there we have it. Again, if you want to try this out, you can have the link down below. You can play completely free. You just don't get the pro trainer unless you sign up for a membership, a paid membership. But it's just fun playing regular, and you can just kind of get used to it. And then if you ever decide you want to go a little further, you have the pro option. Again, thank you for everyone. If you like this, a like and a subscription goes a long way to me. I really appreciate it. Keep the likes and the subscriptions coming, and I'll keep the videos coming. I really do like doing this. And I'm going to practice for the next video, which is going to be moderate hands. And I will see you in probably a few days.